You know, nowadays, I mean, look, he's got a piece of tape on that steering wheel, and if he turns that tape more than a certain spot, it's game over. You might as well pull him off the track, because if he's got to turn that steering wheel like that, he's done. It's old school versus new school, and when I bring the car to him where he's comfortable, he shines. All right, boys and girls and ladies and gentlemen, we are going over everything. Got out here this morning. It's Thursday morning. We're of course racing again this Saturday night over at Southern Raceway in Milton, Florida again. Thought we had an easy week, so we've been working on stuff around here, trying to clean up and get things done at my shop that's been needing to get done. And got out here this morning, we had a puddle of antifreeze under the car, under the radiator, and it's got a little pinhole in it. Looks like it's had it from a factory well, AFCO radiator. Yeah, just one of them things. Y'all stay tuned. Right now we're gonna adjust the valves. Just when you think you got it all figured out.
Thought we was gonna have an easy week. Just do our regular maintenance.
Hey, let's wait till the last minute to get this thing ready, because we ain't got nothing to do.
Yeah, Thursday morning we walk outside and there's a puddle of antifreeze laying under there.
See that little bitty dot right there? Outside of the weld, we got a leak, boys. Left us a little puddle of antifreeze. We could bellyache about it, but I'm just thankful that we found it in the shop, and we're gonna go get it fixed up. All part of it, ain't it? Ain't this fun?
So much fun.
I love it.
Need to buy another. Everybody needs to own a race car.
Let's get a few of them.
Yeah, because we just have unlimited money to.
All right, let's go.
All right. So I'm gonna oil and grease everything. Can you nut and bolt check real quick?
Yeah. Let me reel this up. What's up, everybody? We wanted to close out this video today by basically telling y'all how the weekend went for us. We went over to Southern Raceway again. You know, this is fun, racing and everything, but it's tough being a racer's dad, because I gotta, not only am I trying to make this car go fast, but I'm also trying to raise a hard-headed teenager. And he and I see things differently a lot of times, almost all the time. And he gets a little revved up and I get a little revved up, and we butt heads just like anybody else, just like I'm sure a lot of y'all have done or do with y'all's family. But anyway, we went over to Southern. You know, we went there last weekend and had a good run, but mostly got lucky. I mean, if I'm being honest,
We just held on, yeah.
we were lucky, because we definitely didn't have a fast car, but we learned a lot. We took what we learned and went back this weekend, and you know, the track threw us for a loop.
Yeah.
Different racetrack this weekend than what we had last weekend, which meant everything that we had learned really was
Yeah,
useless.
we didn't learn nothing.
So what we went there with didn't work, but we kept digging all night, just kept on. And you know, I've got a lot of people helping us with this car, and a lot of the adjustments that we're told to do are on the money.
But you gotta adjust in the seat.
Yeah,
Basically, I mean, a lot of it is me. You know, it's tried and true by a lot of people, but I gotta get used to it.
You know, I built cars years ago, and I could build the same car twice and put all the same parts on it, and one may be a first place car and one's a 10th place car, and they're the same thing. Is people drive differently. That ain't saying that one car was better than the other. I mean, it's just the way people drive. And he drives totally different than most, and I've been with him ever since he started, and I've always, you know, I take in information from people and we put it on the car, and then I get feedback from him, and that's basically what happened this weekend. We went out and he's, oh, this is bad, this, not this, I don't like the way it feels, something's wrong with the front end. Well, we ain't done nothing to the front end, so we checked the front end. Nothing wrong with it.
We went out there for hot laps. We softened up on the front and tightened up in the rear, hoping that we would get more drive like Ryan Fowler coming down the straightaways. But tightening up in the rear makes it where if you're not on the gas or rotated, it's tight in the front, and you really have to either knock the tires off or just turn hard left and hope it finally breaks, because it shears. It walks up. And I don't like that. This racetrack's wheel spin. I don't like wheel spin. I hate wheel spin. So that's a big adjustment for me, because when the tires are spinning for me, and go-kart racing, bandolero racing, any kind of racing I've ever done, if you're spinning, you're going backwards. So
it ain't winning.
yeah. So in this car, the logic behind it is, if your tires are spinning at 1,000 miles per hour, then you're at least going 100 miles an hour. Because when that tire catches, it launches you. But my logic is you just make traction, and hopefully by the end of the straightaway, I'll be at the same 100 miles an hour as everybody else is when they finally catch. But it doesn't work like that when you've got the same setup, and you know you're supposed to spin the tire, try to knock the tires off of it. So that's a big adjustment for me, going from not spinning to spinning to be fast.
And you see, and I see old school, new generation. You know, which one's right and which one's not, I don't know, because
Did y'all spin?
Yes, that's how we did it. It was
y'all
all
just
about.
spun.
Oh yeah, but we were going fast. But you know, nowadays, I mean, look, he's got a piece of tape on that steering wheel, and if he turns that tape more than a certain spot, it's game over. You might as well pull him off the track, because if he's got to turn that steering wheel like that, he's done. So anyway, it's old school versus new school, and when I bring the car to him where he's comfortable, he shines. You know, when we go out for the feature here this Saturday night, and look, I was nervous. I ain't gonna lie. I was a nervous wreck because I swung for the fence. I took off everything that was supposed to work and put on what I knew he liked. And bottom line, at the end of the day, it looks like that's what I'm gonna have to do. Is just as long as he's comfortable, we're gonna be competitive. And you know, we you know, there wasn't but 7 cars there. We started 4th.
We started fourth out of 7 of them. We started 3rd in the heat race, and we were tightened up in the rear, trying to get more drive instantly. So I had to drive instantly, but when I would get to the other end, I'd let off the gas, and really you're supposed to drive off in way deeper. That way you can rotate the car. Well, I didn't do that. I just drove off in there, got off of the gas like it was a go-kart, turned it the other way, and I was like this. The tape was like that.
And when that tape disappears from here to here,
look,
ball game.
This is fast. That's fast.
Yeah.
That's out of control. That's out of control to me. And there was a lot of that and that last night.
How many of y'all out there used to be like this, into the corner? And, you know, that's how we drove. But
I get it. We've got quickeners, and
you do.
And y'all don't. But
anyway, we can sit
yeah,
here all evening.
It's
and
like
they don't
go-kart racing. It's go-kart racing.
Okay.
That and that. That's fast.
So anyway, I put some adjustment in the car that I knew he would like, and I'm gonna tell you,
he took away my wheel spin. That's what he did.
Yeah, and got him hooked to the track, and he was fast, and we jumped up in the second.
But we were too late. By the time I got in my own rhythm, he was already gone.
Yeah.
Well, 15 laps into the race, or 16, 15 or 16
10, because y'all only ran 15 laps. So at lap 10, a caution come out. Yeah.
We didn't get to make the full race?
It was they said at the beginning y'all were going to go 15 laps.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So
well, then,
lap 10, caution comes out. I'm like, oh, no, you know, because we weren't fast on the starts.
And that's another thing. Taking away the wheel spin, you got to be more aggressive because you're slowed down.
Well, we learned a lot about the track. We learned a lot about the car. Learned a lot about us communicating each other. I still love him. I guess he still loves me. Some days. That's cool. But anyway,
there's cuts in this.
Yeah.
That ain't cool.
I'm gonna get you one of them good ones, and I told him I'm gonna leave his orange because that's what he's used to, and he puts that straight up. And I'm gonna put a piece of yellow here and a piece of red there, and that's caution, and that's we in trouble. Okay, and same way over here, yellow and red. Oh, okay.
I know. Trust me. I told you. No.
Dude, if he comes in and his tape's gone.
Man, if you're burying the tape like this, if your tape's here and you're down there, you're too loose. If your tape's over here, too tight. And we were like here, and then we were here, and then we were here, and then we were here. Here.
You know what?
We was everywhere.
What do I tell you about a duck? What do I tell you about a duck swimming in the water? A duck. If you ever watch a duck on top of the water, he just do. That's what you looked great, but your GoPro in here.
When I post that GoPro video, I was.
You know, a duck's under the water doing that, but he just looked so smooth on top. I mean, you did a fine job. That's all I can tell you. I'm proud of you. We'll sling her back together.
We just need to find a happy medium.
That's what we're gonna do. But anyway, thank y'all for watching. We appreciate all y'all following along. Man, thank you to the fans that come and bought merchandise from us the past 2 weeks.
I'm telling you right now, we're going to Florida when we need to sell stuff.
No doubt.
Man, they got some loyal people over there. Yeah. They buy our stuff.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank y'all.
Y'all like and subscribe if you haven't already. Follow us on all of our social media platforms at Chase Holland Racing. We'll see y'all in the next one.
Y'all stay tuned. We'll let you know where we're racing this weekend. As of right now, we're thinking.
We know Tri-County.
We're going to Tri-County. There you go.
And make sure your tape's always
there. All right. Later.
valuable lesson.